With your VoiceOver Match Dailicast for today, Wednesday, October 2nd, I'm Chris Lanning from NeighborhoodStage.com. This week on episode 14 of the VoiceOver Match podcast, we had part 2 of my interview with Corey Dissin. He's a media manager, a motivator, a mentor, podcaster. He's got 25 plus years in the business. He's also vice president and general manager of Propulsion Media Labs. Now, in today's clip from the podcast, Corey talks about why social media activity is so important in marketing yourself as a voiceover talent. So now going back to what your opening statement said, where you said you need to think of yourself more as a marketer and not as a voiceover talent. Now I can see why that really rings true.
It's the total truth. I've been doing this long enough. Like I said, I did it in the traditional sense. I made the cold calls. I went to the networking meetings. I went to the ad club functions. I went to the conventions. I did it all the old school way. I sent out the demo kits in the mail and FedEx, whether that was reel-to-reels, cassettes, CDs, DATs, and so on and so forth. I did it the traditional way.
Right.
And, we mined that pretty good. But I had to come to the realization, not just for Propulsion Media Labs' sake, but for myself. And this was about a couple years ago, like, wait a minute, there's something to this social media thing. I got to figure it out and get out of my comfort zone. And that's when I started to post some videos, and I kind of saw that I got some reaction. And just like with anything, the more you do it, the better you become at it. And that's kind of what happened with me. And I'm just trying to preach that to everyone I bumped into in this business. Like, are you crazy? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing it wholeheartedly every day? I mean, I spend every day on social media. Every day I have content posted for months in advance. And, when I went on this sort of odyssey, this quest to really use social media to the fullest a couple of years ago, I probably had 2,800 connections across all of my platforms. Now that number's near 20,000.
Yeah.
And that's not me paying for some software or some bot to automatically respond. That's me old school, figuratively pounding the pavement on a computer, hours and hours and hours. And, thank goodness I've gotten pretty successful at it. So I'm trying to share that with other folks, say, look, you got to be doing this. And it just so happens that I have a proficiency in voiceover casting, recording, management, etc. So I just kind of married the two together.
Now, tomorrow on the VoiceOver Match Dailicast, I asked Corey to tell us about the various products that he's offering as a voiceover mentor and coach. Now, if you like the VoiceOver Match Dailicast, I would really appreciate it if you could search for VoiceOver Match Dailicast in the Alexa Skills section on Amazon and leave a rating or review. With your VoiceOver Match Dailicast for today, I'm Chris Lanning from NeighborhoodStage.com. Have a great day.